Good morning, everybody. It is Friday morning, April 25th. Sounds right. And we are getting ready to extend our little adventure. We've been home now for a couple days, and we are about to head down to Savannah to pick up Moose, and then we are going down to Leesburg BikeFest in Florida. But this morning it is in the 60s, super foggy. But we're gonna make the trek down anyway. So should take us about 3-ish hours to get down to where Moose is, and then another 4 or so to get down to Leesburg. So let's go for a ride. I had forgotten about this road. This is 267. It's a back way to get down to 95. That way you're not on 95 for an extended period of time when you're going south. It's a very beautiful road, especially now that everything's blooming. There's a lot of farmland on either side. And of course right now the farmland doesn't look all that great because it's planting season, but I mean, there's just beautiful properties. The road isn't super curvy, so if that's something that you're looking for in a ride, this road isn't going to be it. This road is just beautiful. It's good vibes. Properties out here. Made it down to Savannah to Moose's place. I've been here for like 4 hours and he's still not ready.
Oh my God, someone had to work today.
See, he's still loading up his bike because God forbid, you know, you have a trip coming and you pack the night before. I don't know.
I actually packed this morning.
Yeah. Eventually we'll get back on the road. We've got 4 hours, 4.5 hours, Moose?
Yeah, about 4.5, I think.
So about 4.5 hours until we are down in Florida where we're gonna be staying for the night. So come ride with us. All right guys, Moose and I are on the road. We decided to bypass 95, which given my history with 95, I didn't argue it too much, but we are currently on 301. Highway 301. This will take us straight down into Wildwood, which is where we're going. Wildwood, Florida. We about 4 hours, 200 miles out. But instead of traffic and everything, this is our view. Of course, Moose is up there leading the way, oblivious to everything that's going on. But it's a beautiful day. Beautiful day to be on a motorcycle, and it's a good time. He's got the little camera right now, so we'll see what kind of stuff he can come up with, I guess. See what he thinks is interesting when it comes to filming. Of
course, I won't see any of it until we get into editing this on Sunday or Monday. So, well, got it all loose, and hopefully we'll see something cool, something pretty. Okay, we made it all the way down to Wildwood, Florida, following this dum-dum who took us the worst route possible.
Google Maps said it was the fastest.
Hi, Marie.
Hi.
We're going to stay here tonight. We're going to make Marie feed us and give us drinks, and then tomorrow we will make it over to Leesburg for the BikeFest. And hopefully Moose can get a new seat so I can get him to stop bitching about the one that he has.
They have all kinds of vendors. All kinds of vendors down there.
Good. Hope they have more than the Outer Banks did, because the Outer Banks had like 7.
Oh gosh, no. The place is loaded with vendors. They just have been on the news.
All right, we're going to cool down and get something to eat. We'll talk to you in the morning. Good morning, guys. It is currently Saturday, and Moose and I are on our way to Gator Harley-Davidson. Going to see if maybe I can get a 20K service done.
not super hopeful, but I mean, there's a possibility. But there's supposed to be vendors there, vendors downtown Leesburg. We got some friends coming in from Tampa and Georgia, so should be a good time. So follow along with us, and let's see what Leesburg BikeFest is all about.
Morning everyone, we are at Gator Harley-Davidson in Leesburg, Florida. We're going to start checking out this bike fest, so follow along with us and we'll see what we can get into.
Carbon fiber?
Yeah.
show is free. All right, don't be an ass kisser. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jerry Palladino. I'm known as the Motorman. Motorman is any police officer assigned to the motorcycle division. They've been teaching this stuff to the cops for more than 75 years, but never to the general public until I came along. If you don't know what a walking pace is, because your speedometer won't even register at these low speeds, you could have that person walk alongside the bike. Now, if you're going 15 or 20, that will keep that person in shape, but it's not going to help you at all because you'll be out of the friction zone.
So we picked up a scraggler along the way, came all the way from Tampa.
Yes, sir.
This clown right here.
Finally, brother, finally.
This is an old friend of mine, Will Harper. We haven't known each other very long. He's just old, but he finally got his bike. 2025 CVO Raven Fade. Super bougie. Beautiful bike though. But it's long awaited, and now we are finally getting a ride together.
Yes, sir. Finally.
Just for a little while.
More to come.
So we're gonna get something to eat, and then we will head back over to Gator Harley-Davidson, so that Will can spend a lot more money on his CVO. See you in a bit. What's up, guys? It is Sunday morning down here in Florida, and Moose and I are heading back north. Leesburg BikeFest was pretty cool, like a mini Daytona, and there was way more things to do than what I saw in the Outer Banks. But our time here in Florida has come to an end, so we're going to start heading north up 301, I do believe, with 10, cut over to the 95, and then start rolling. Moose is going to split off around Savannah so he can get back to his place, and then I've got another few hours past that. So ride along with us. I don't know how much I'll film since we're going to be doing a lot of interstate, but I'll turn the camera on from time to time, maybe get some good roll-through shots. Where are we right now?
Town? I
Yeah.
have no idea.
I don't know. Moose and I just made it up from Wildwood. We are currently at 301 and I-10. We have no idea what town we're in. We're about to hop on 10, run across, and then head up 95. But this will be the last time we have Moose with us. He'll be peeling off somewhere around exit 58 on 95, and I'll keep going up to South Carolina. So, Moose, what do you think about Leesburg BikeFest?
It was all right. A little small, really packed. Probably would have been a good time if we were just there to party and stuff like that, but not that good of riding around.
Yeah,
And,
Florida's not good for riding.
Way too hot. Way too hot.
Yeah, Florida is not known for great riding, but it is hot and humid. It was a good time. I'm sure you'll see plenty of photos on my Instagram, on Moose's Instagram. Maybe he'll tag us so we can see his photos. I'll tag him so you guys can see mine. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, and we'll start heading north.
Yep.
We're leaving Florida. Well guys, this is the end of the weekend. Made it back to the house. Bike's all put away. Well, for the most part, she's in the garage. That's all that matters. But it's been a good 8 days. Yeah, 8 days. We made it all the way out to the Outer Banks. We got to see a lot of cool stuff out there. It's a place I've always wanted to go. It is worth the ride once you get out there. 95 is not fun. But Outer Banks is beautiful. And then came back through, picked up Moose down in Savannah, or Savannah area. And then we headed all the way down to Wildwood, Florida, Leesburg, Florida, for Leesburg BikeFest. It was cool, little mini Daytona. It was a good time. It's good to see family, and it's always fun to ride with Moose. So appreciate you guys sticking around. Appreciate you guys watching the video. If you wouldn't mind, like, subscribe, hit that little bell. That way you'll be notified anytime I upload new videos. And leave a comment. Let me know what your favorite part of it is, or what you think of the video. You could always use suggestions on how to make it better. But thanks a lot, guys, and until the next one, ride safe.